So growing up, I spent a lot of my time trying to impress my only sibling, my older brother. He was so cool. He sort of dipped into that space where danger lives. In the 1980s, he was listening to New Wave and wearing all black. In the 1990s, he was throwing raves and doing drugs. And in the late 1990s, he was on my couch getting clean. Growing up, we had fought a lot, and it really pained my mom to watch us go at it. But time and space and maturity and email helped us forge an adult or mature relationship in our early 20s. But watching him get clean was harrowing, and walking with him on his journey of sobriety was probably the most intense thing I had done at 22. But about 10 years later, we were on the side of a mountain and I almost killed him. So he was living in San Francisco and I was living in LA. I had just moved there, bought a new car, hopped in it, drove up the coast, and we were going to spend the night with a woman who had babysat us when we were kids. And we did just that. We woke up the next morning. My brother had to chase the only addiction he had left, coffee. And the car needed gas and everyone else was asleep. So I said, well, we'll go. Well, I'll get gas, you'll get coffee. We have to drive over to the next town because where we are is too small and nothing's open yet. Get in the car. We haven't been driving very long when there's a turnoff and a sign that says Mount Shasta, elevation 17,419 feet. And my older brother says, turn there. And I was like, you don't want some coffee first? I mean, we need gas. And he was a professional photographer. And he said, I don't want to miss this light. And I was like, right. Ever the younger sister, always looking to impress and appease. I was like, yeah, okay. Turn the car. And before I know it, the paved road turns into a dirt road, turns into nothing more than a path. And we are too far gone. There is no way to U-turn. There is no way to K-turn. We're on the side of a mountain. To my left is a sheer cliff up, and I'm like inches from it. And to my right is my brother, and then a sheer cliff down. We have no map, we have no GPS, we have no smartphones, we have no gas, we have no food, we have no water. What do we do? So as I see it, we keep driving and hope that the road opens up or there's a turnoff or something, or we reverse back down a mountain. Now, we could have left the car. We could have gotten out. We could have walked, but I had no idea how far we had come. We didn't know where we were. We didn't know where we were going. We didn't know this area. So I thought, here we go. We're going to reverse, which I have to tell you is my least favorite thing to do in a car ever since driving a stick shift. Okay. So I, look over my shoulder. I'm thinking I can't do it that way. I'm looking in my rear view and all I'm seeing is my mother. I'm going to kill us. I'm picturing my mother having lost both of her children because I can't figure out how to get us out of this situation. But what are you going to do, right? So over my shoulder, no, I don't like that. Okay, looking in the rear view, I don't really like that. I'm hearing the stones we're dislodging tumbling off the cliff. So then I see, I might be able to reverse K-turn. Seems like we've been doing this for hours. It was probably 5 minutes. I might be able to reverse 3-point on that part of the road. So my brother, he gets out of the car. He says, he seems really calm, which is not like him, especially not before coffee, stone cold sober for 10 years. And he seems really calm. So I feel like it's my duty to remain calm. And he's like, I'm going to get out of the car. Like, we'll do this. And so he's like being my second set of eyes, and he's like, go back, go, no, oh, okay, no, okay, a little, go back a little bit more, but slower. And I'm like, yep, a little bit. And at this point, I'm thinking, well, at least if I go off the cliff, my mom still has him, so it's fine. I end up turning the car around. We drive back down. We skip the coffee. We get the gas. We go back to our old babysitter's house, and we're telling everyone this story, and like no one gets it. They're like, "Yeah, you're fine," and we're like, "No, that was really scary." And no, you're fine. I was like, they don't seem to understand that I was holding my brother's life in my hands for the second time. And then someone asked to see the pictures he took, and he was like, "Yeah, I didn't take any." And that's when I realized he had been as scared as I had been.